Hello, everybody. My name is James Stevenson. I'm going to start this speech with a question to you all. Raise your hand if you've ever had an idea for a novel. Come on, there's more than that.
Okay.
There we go. Any idea. Now, keep your hand raised, or raise it again, if you've ever acted on that idea and actually written a novel. You're awesome. I'm here today to tell you that you can write a novel in a month. Everybody here can do it. It might sound like a gargantuan task, and it is, but everybody can do it. To write a novel in a month successfully, you need to do three things. You need to prepare, you need to persevere, and you need to follow through. Firstly, you need to prepare. Now, the first thing that I would suggest doing is going to this website right here, NaNoWriMo.org, and signing up. NaNoWriMo is short for National Novel Writing Month. National Novel Writing Month happens every year in November, and hundreds of thousands of people around the world attempt to write a 50,000-word novel in 30 days. You don't have to write your novel during November, but I recommend it because you're doing a lot of other people. It makes it a lot more fun, a lot easier, in my opinion. And there are some caveats. You don't actually have to write like a lot of people will write 50,000 words of a novel in a month. They might not be able to fit their entire story into 50,000 words. But a lot of people can fit their story into 50,000 words. It's a shortish novel. So after you sign up, there's a couple other things you want to do. About a month before you start, so that's October if you're doing it in November, you want to start warming up. And I would suggest doing an outline of your novel. Maybe try to get how many chapters you want it to be and outlining what happens in every chapter. People are divided on this. Some people really like to prepare and get their outline really fleshed out. Some people don't even decide what they're writing until November 1st. So if you want to do it off the cuff, that's fine too. If you're not going to do an outline, I would suggest still writing something, anything, blog posts, essays. The big thing here is you don't want to go from not writing very much per day to writing 1,667 words a day. That's how many words you have to write every day to get to 50,000 words in 30 days. Other things you need to do, you need to decide how you're actually going to get the words down. Are you going to use a computer or are you going to use pen and paper? There's benefits to both. The main benefit of pen and paper is that you're not going to be distracted by the internet every 5 seconds. The main benefit of a computer is that you can do instant word counts. Otherwise, on paper, you have to count each word by hand. The other thing you want to do before you start is tell all of your friends what you're going to be doing in November. Every single one of them. Because the more people you tell, the more motivated you're going to be to actually get that done and not be scorned by your friends for the next half a year for not actually doing what you said you were going to do. Once November's here, you need to persevere. That's the second thing you need to persevere. The most important thing you can do to be successful is to stay on schedule, or even better, stay ahead of schedule. During November, a lot of people have stuff to do over Thanksgiving to try to get ahead of schedule so you don't even have to worry about it over the holiday. That being said, if you get behind schedule, don't get too discouraged. In the history of NaNoWriMo, there have been some fairly epic comebacks. There have been people that have been 20,000, 30,000 words behind schedule and come back during the last week of November. I wouldn't count on being able to do that, especially your first time around, but I mean, it's possible, so don't give up. My number one tip for getting through November is caffeine in any form possible. If you're going to be writing a novel in a month, you're going to have some pretty late nights, especially if you're doing school at the same time. So having caffeine will help you get the words down. And reward yourself. Do something simple, like for every 250 words I write, I'm going to let myself have a piece of chocolate. Just simple stuff to keep you motivated, keep you pounding out the words. And after November's over, you have to follow through. It's like shooting a basketball or hitting a golf ball. Follow through is just as important as actually hitting the ball. The most important thing to do is to try again, whether you succeed or fail. If you succeed, great, do it again next year. If you fail, don't worry. Most people fail the first time around. Do it again next year. You'll get better, I promise. And remember, even if you fail, you're awesome just for trying. Not that many people actually try to write a novel in 30 days. And if you succeed several times in a row, there have been cases of people that have sort of gotten bored with, like, this is easy, why should I keep on doing this? Well, make it interesting. Write 100,000 words in a month, or Try writing in a language other than your own language, or write a genre that you're not familiar with. Try writing a romance novel if you're a sci-fi fan or something like that. So remember, the keys to success are to prepare, persevere, and follow through. The benefits of writing a novel in a month are many, and the cost is only some time and maybe your sanity. But that's not that valuable anyway. So I challenge you all to become novelists this November, because in the words of Leonard Bernstein, to achieve great things, two things are needed: a plan and not quite enough time.
All right, let's give James some comments. What did he do well? Sorry. Ezra?
You could tell that you did like an outline. You definitely followed a step during your speech. I had a question. How many novels have you written?
I've tried it 3 times. I've been successful 1 time. But I'm going to do it again this November, even though I'm going to be...
What genres are you...
Generally science fiction.
Science fiction.
Other comments? Cody?
I really like the quote at the end, because I know if I have like 3 months to do something, probably just won't get it done. But then when it's like crunch time, I can really crank it out. Like I do a lot better on a writing assignment where it's like you walk into class and you need to finish by the end, as opposed to like you have all semester. I'll write a better paper in an hour than I.
Right. And the thing here is you're trying to get words done. You're not trying to get great words done. You can edit later. You're just trying to get it done.
Mm-hmm. Other comments?
I think that 2 things. One, with the outline and reading from it, but you kept your eye contact really well. So you used the outline, I feel like you're supposed to use it, because you weren't just reading, but you weren't just, I don't know, whatever. I think that was really good.
It was basically just to make sure I didn't forget anything.
Yeah, but you did really well with it. And the other thing is, I like how you encouraged the whole try again. It's something I use in my work every day. So
It was like your theme, and it was great.
Yeah.
It really was. Anything you should work on for next time? Yes.
You're just kind of like going back and forth on your, like from foot to foot a little bit, and like stepping back from the podium and stepping back up. So I mean, just like trying to stay a little more still.
Yes, I agree. Tell us your qualifications in the beginning.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I should have done that.
You left that out. Yeah. All right, good job. Thank you all. I think